I get a serious feel that the game wasn't planned out well enough. Because the original plan was it was a fantasy game. Now, it's a fantasy game which ended up being a game pretty much all about guns.
Well, it's a future fantasy game.
Well, yeah, but it was originally designed to be just traditional fantasy.
Oh,
That's
God.
why there was the different clans and the different things and everything else. That's all from the original idea. So they got pretty far before they changed it into sci-fi.
But sci-fi and fantasy are kind of the same genre. I mean, they're not the same theme, but they're the same genre.
But when you design something around fantasy, you usually use swords.
Or some form of melee weapon.
Yeah, or magic or something like that.
That explains the whole warlock thing.
Yeah, it's why there's a bit of magic in every single thing and all that stuff.
Well, not everyone's going to want to play a game and want to use physical attributes. I mean, I know some people that love playing magic users.
I think that's why the pretty much only defensive strategy they ended up creating to survive humanity was a wall. It's a very old-fashioned concept there.
Yeah. Not like a defense grid or an AA or like AA emplacements.
No, you put all your resources into building a giant fuck-ass wall.
Instead of, say, I don't know, a sensor network that has a shit ton of guns strapped to it.
Yeah. Also, they have ships that fly.
A wall is completely useless in that case!
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, the fallen are coming, we have a wall, don't worry! They fly over the wall. What do we do now?
The only reason that humanity survived is because there are actually AA guns on the wall, which the aliens don't have any idea how to fucking build.
We need to find some way of stopping the Guardians from attacking us. We'll send wave after wave after wave after wave after wave of people. Why don't you send them all at once? Are you kidding? That's unfair. They're unfair! They're level fucking 20!
There is a canon reason for that. That is because... Okay, the reason why the Fallen haven't attacked is because their house is in disarray, so they can't coordinate an attack that big. And I have no idea why the Cabal haven't just decided to go in an invasion force. Because they can, and they would kill us instantly.
That's probably what... What the fuck's up the Cabal anyway? Where do they fit into it?
They're an invasion force. Don't know.
And then there's the Darkness.
I believe in a thing called love.
So...
It just makes as much sense as the actual idea for it. Because we have no idea what it is.
Because, like, okay, who works for the Darkness?
Possibly all of the races, or none of them.
It's just... Oh! Explain your villains!
It could be just a form of some sort of mystical essence. It could be an individual person. It could be the Traveler. It could be... It could be a small insect which infects the brains of people that flies through space. I don't know.
Look, we even came up with like a better last fight.
Sorry.
Oh, we got a bomb. We got a bomb. I even came up with... Instead of a giant fucking statue, followed by Statue 2, Electric Boogaloo, and Statue 3, Revenge of the Statue. Like, me and a couple of other guys have come up with like an idea for a boss fight. The room you're in is basically an arena, and it's pitch fucking black, right? You can only see the ground, but everything else is just darkness. And on your light is it's like one of the best weapons you have. So basically, like you're looking around for this thing that's moving around in the darkness, and like obviously there's like obstacles like stalactites and stalagmites and whatever the hell the other thing stalag comes into. And so, like, it's got cover, and then, like, as you're looking around, and then suddenly damage numbers just come out of nowhere, and you just hear this unhumanly, ungodly scream. And, like, can you imagine that? It's a bit like fighting the Predator. Like, can you imagine that for the final boss?
Yeah.
And there's no damage numbers. Like, you're like, that little targeting thing you've got for your HUD just has no fucking clue how to deal with this thing. It's like you have to use the old Mark 1 eyeball. and then like it like occasionally like smashes a stalactite that just drops ammo for you. See, that's a much better boss fight than what we got.
Yeah.
Like, what about these things called strikes, where you team up with your friends and go and beat the shit out of other enemies? That's a genius idea. How about we make them do absolutely nothing? Brilliant! Fund it! Will anything ever actually change in Destiny? DLC!
Okay. I want to make a mission where we beat the ultimate boss. Okay, ideas. That's just a bigger version of that, that's just a bigger version of that, that's a bigger version of that, that's a bigger version of that. Everything is a bigger version of another thing.
It's like, you know this thing called a Hydra that's like, that really changes everything up? Why don't you just make a boss version of that, make it unreasonably hard to kill?
Yeah. They've done that twice now. There's another strike that has a different Hydra.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And then there's the Vault of Glass.
Oh, the Vault of Glass. That has a different enemy at the end, which is so bullshit it transports you into 3 different dimensions at the same time.
This is one reason why I don't like the Vex's stupid time travel thing. The thing is, though, is they've built the Vault of Glass, and I'm watching you guys play it, I'm just thinking, this is such bullshit.
Yeah.
They've intentionally made it hard, just for the sake of being hard.
And learning how to get through a room based on the fact that you memorize the patterns is not a good supplement for actual difficulty.
Like, if I was to make a fucking raid, I would basically put it in, this is the entrance, abandon hope all ye who enter, and like for the first couple of waves. Like, first room, you gotta deal with like a bunch, well, like, obviously it's a standard encounter. Second room, standard encounter, but something's like mixed up, like there's no light in the room, or like there's like unstable ground. Basically, I played the game cooperatively for like the entire thing with Jamie.
Yeah.
And what ended up happening is like, from the one time where it's like, oh, don't worry, this difficulty will be fine, I kept dying over and over and over again to the Vex. Like, they just randomly show up, I'm confused, who the fuck are these guys, why are they randomly teleporting in, and I keep dying over and over again. In fact, I got so pissed off, I just put the controller down. I went off, made a sandwich, got a drink, calmed down for a bit, came back, still dying, still dying, still dying, still dying. It's like, where's he gone? It's just like, fuck it, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then like, I was actually really pissed off at him because of that.
If you're under the advised level, you just don't do it.
It was just like, it was just like, oh, don't worry, it's not gonna be that hard. It's just like, I'm constantly fucking dying.
Yeah.
It's like, in fucking Borderlands, right? When you fight enemies, they're never one level higher than you unless you're in the wrong fucking zone.
Yeah.
Like, they're either the same or lower. You know?
Yeah.
Like in Destiny, they're always a fucking level higher than you, and it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, you could wander around in Borderlands and find some enemies which are fucking very strong, but that usually is not where you fight. That's not where the missions are.
Yeah.
Well, there are missions you can pick up. You can pick up missions anywhere, but
and
generally you stay where you are and you have a good time where you are.
Yeah.
And you're not there for too long. You're not there for...
You're not just passing through, and you're not there like, oh, look, it's the same rock from the last time.
I mean, there's one place that's right at the beginning, but there's just one mission there. Or 2, if you decide to go there at one point. That's in the Ice Wastes.
Oh.
But that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean...
Nothing in the area.
I mean, side missions are side missions, but yeah, no, And the worst bit is the fucking missions are all the fucking same, and nothing changes.
Let's go and patrol! Yay!
It's like, we require this doodly dad from this bit of the map. It's like, okay, what if you run off there? We'll just go and grind.
Yeah, let's grind. Grind.
If I were to make a Destiny song, it will be... It'll be, hooray, we just got a new game. It's called Destiny, and it looks like fun to play. Wait, let us start the game, character customization, and then like the middle bit would just be like, What the fuck is going on? Who is this guy? Why the fuck was I dead? And how am I alive? Why don't I have a weapon? What the fuck was that? Wait, Jesus H. Christ. Was that a bat? And then, like, it would go, it's like, yay, I got a gun! Why does this... Wait, yay, I have a gun! Wait, finally I can fight! Do. Wait, I'm not sure I'm feeling alright. I mean, I mean, the artwork is impressive, and I really like this light. But there's no plot, no substance. I might just call it a night. And then you run down the corridor, and then, like, it would then run down the corridor. It's just like, wait, this gun feels familiar. Wait, where have I seen this before? Wait a second, am I just playing a really bad port of the Halo franchise, which has since been in made crap? Maybe I should
Maybe I really should go for a nap.
It's like, hooray! We've made it to the tower, the hub of the game. It's the same fucking area over and over again. And who is this guy? We never find out. And these two over here? What the fuck is this about? Oh, look, it's a map. What does it tell you? Nothing.